A long time ago, back in the day, there wasn't any kind of digital technology and digital aspect to research. 10 years later, a mere 10 years later, I went back and suddenly everything was digitized and it completely transformed how I do research.
I'm old enough to remember when we always used to go to the library to find new research. And over the course of my career, that certainly changed to the point where physically we very rarely go to the library. So expecting that information is delivered directly to us at our desk in the lab is one of the biggest changes that has happened.
Growing Knowledge is an exhibition about technology, content and space, and it is an engagement with the research community to help us understand what products and services we should provide for researchers in the 21st century. It's critical for the future of the library because we need to start to explore what services we provide to researchers over time and how they will be used and what researchers really want us to provide.
This is the first approach, the first attempt at really trying to get to grips with technology, to future gaze a little bit and to say, okay, what is the role of this institution, of the British Library, in the future of the researcher's world?
Well, the library is making these tools available, putting them in the exhibition to expose them to wider public, but really to find out what the researchers and our users want, what they think of them, how the library can respond to these developments. We're giving them an opportunity to come in and evaluate these tools as part of the package on the computers here. So we really want to find out how these tools can be useful for their research.
I think the best thing about the Growing Knowledge exhibition is that you actually get the chance to sit down and play around with some of the technology that we've brought in that we think is part of the research landscape of the future.
The partners involved include Microsoft, who have funded the development of the application that helps us explore the different types of applications. They've also worked with us on the Microsoft Surface table. We've also got HP, who have supplied the vast majority of the hardware. Haworth, who have provided all the furniture that will be on display.
In terms of technology, the thing I'm looking forward to the most about the Growing Knowledge exhibition is the Sony 3D display. It's the first time that it's being shown in the UK, and you get to see this whole 360-degree panorama. It's quite fantastic.
Visitors will be able to access quite a few tools in the exhibition, and some of the most interesting ones to me include the eDance project, which involves video, also computer analysis and choreography to let researchers replay movement within 3D space, and then this project which enables objects to be rendered in 3D, polynomial texture mapping it's called, which allows you to see things like old inscriptions perhaps from different angles and see what they actually say.
The exhibition is going to showcase around 25 technologies in the first instance, and what we're looking for is visitors to explore those technologies, to understand them and try and see how they may work for them in the future of their research activities.
What I really hope that the exhibition will show is that we're only halfway there. I think ultimately what we need to do is we really need to engage researchers in this exercise so that we can find out what it is that the research library, institutions like the British Library, need to do to help facilitate their work in the future.
I think the exhibition is really critical to our 2020 vision. It starts to explore the kinds of services that we will be providing over time to the people who visit us, both on site and online. And it starts to create an engagement with the research community around what those tools should be.